Hey everybody, welcome, welcome, welcome. Ooh, how are y'all today? How are you today? Welcome to Crafter's Toys for Grace Creations today. Happy Saturday, everybody. My name is Lisa with Little Makers and Specialties. Just coming on just a minute early to get shared in to the group. Let's see. How is everybody? How are you all? Give me just a minute to get acclimated here on this tablet. Let Tammy finish up over there. Go. Say hello when you get here. Hi, Jackie Brown. How are you? Hi, Amanda. How are you? How are you all? Welcome to the Crafter's Choice event for Grace Creations. We're so happy to have you. My name is Lisa with Let Me Give Some Specialties. I'd like to welcome everybody in. Thank you, Jessica. How are you, sweetheart? Been a fun-filled day of crafting and Clifton's Crafty Casa with Jean started us out this morning. Cindy's Creations and Harley's Hot Mess with Connie. Gloria with Gigi's Creations at 12:45. Jessica was at 1:30. Julie with Nothing Is Wasted Designs was at 2:15. Shantae was at 3 with Countryside Creations. Zimmy Simple Designs with Robin was at 3:45. Timmy is at 4:30 with Crafty Creations and more. And my name is Lisa. Little Makers and Specialties. You have me until 6 o'clock, and then Debbie Taylor with Tailored by Debbie is going to finish this up. Hi, Shantae. How are you? So, I'd like to thank Hobby House Crafts by Sherry, Jessica's Party Cordmore, Lindell's Craft Escape. I'm an admin as well. Connie with Harley's Hot Mess, Countryside Creations with Shantae, Vihab by Suzy Q, and our moderator, Kim Macaulay. I'd like to welcome, on behalf of all the bus, welcome you all. Hi, Gloria. Started this, the last time that we did a live, I'm making this real pretty, repurposing this mirror into a very Paris-themed thing. Hi, how are you? Welcome from Arkansas. It's good to have you. Hi, Bonnie. How are you? So, you know, a lot of times before I first started crafting, I used to think that, man, I like to craft like that crafter does. Just so flawless, and I'm not that anybody thinks that about me by any stretch of the mind, but I can tell you, but I'm going to tell you all this little thing that happened to me the other day. When I was doing this, I had only had this one done. I had painted this and was going to do this. So, even if you've been a crafter for a while, you still make mistakes, and it's okay to admit your mistakes. I called Connie after the live, and I said, did you see what I did? And she said, no. What did you do? And I said, well, when I put this down on here, when I looked today, when I took that parchment paper off from doing the iron-on method, and I looked, guys, this was upside down. It was upside down. I said, oh, Lord, I hope nobody saw that when I was live, and I don't think they did. Hey, Carla. Hey, Linda. Hey, Lucy. And so I put it on there upside down. So I had to paint over it, print another one out, cut that one out, and re-glue, paint over the other one white, and then put this other one down. So you can't even tell that I made a mistake. Most everything is fixable, but I just wanted to share that with y'all. Oh my gosh. If y'all had seen me do that, I would have died. But, you know, we do. No matter how long you've been a crafter, you still make mistakes sometimes. It's okay. Most things are fixable. Most things are. So we're going to continue working on this, and I hope to get it done today, but I'm not sure that I will. I told Gloria this morning what I did. She was laughing at me. Hi, Sandy. How are you? So the other day we took Snow White. This is a Waverly paint you get from Walmart. I believe I got this at Hopster Lobster. This is Periwinkle paint. We're going to mix these two and come up with a color kind of like we had the other day. So we can have a lighter version of this Periwinkle going down on our mirror. And yes, we're taking sponges and we are going to paint our mirror. So the other two parts of it, and I'll show you, but I'm just taking it's just easier sometimes to take it to a craft stick and get that paint out. And I don't have any comments on my phone, so I'm hoping oh, that's Shonda. Hey, Holly. I told Ollie what I did. She was, yeah, you know, I mean, that's crazy, crazy girls. You know what I'm saying? The things we do, not meaning to. That was just, I want to share that with y'all. So next time you think, oh my goodness, I can't believe I did that. Well, we all do it. Hi, Linda. Hello. Hello. Did you? Well, good. Hi, Barbara. Well, yeah. So glad you're here, everybody. Hope you've been here all day. Hope you have joined Grace Creations. If you have not, it's about time you do. So here's the paint color. It's just about like what we got down here. The other two prints I'm going to be putting down today, that I've sized them down from the other day. I told you guys. This is pretty French lady, all dressed in her beautiful attire with her lace. And I love Paris things. And our piano, we're going to put those down. Get those down today. Right? Know it. So I got a bunch of these little sponges. And I did have to go back around, and I'll probably have to do the same thing again and just touch up the white. I painted this with Snow White the other day. So we're just going to finish that up. Oh, Shonda, I turned it up. I put this picture on upside down the other day. I just don't know. I was trying it 45 minutes to get it done so y'all could at least see where I was going with it. And boy, oh boy, oh boy. Yep, I did it to it all right. That is for sure. And I'm going to put I know I'm going to have 2 coats. And I don't think that's going to be enough paint. So let's just go ahead and mix us enough up to begin with. It was so funny though. You gotta laugh, right? Shonda, how are you and Libby Lou? I hope everybody's doing well today. Hi Dale, how are you today? So good to have everybody with us. Hope you can see me okay. This is kind of a new angle. I think that you can see what I'm doing, and I'm just thankful you couldn't really see what I was doing the other day. It would have been awful. I really thought maybe that you could, you know, so thank you all for being here. Thank you. I know it's Saturday, it's the weekend, and we so appreciate you spending the weekend with us, hanging out, and maybe getting inspired. Don't let me inspire you to do it upside down, but nonetheless, you know what I'm saying. So, we're just going to start, again, get our paint down on here. And I'm probably just going to go ahead and paint both of these squares right now. It was so funny. After the fact it was. I was afraid y'all saw me. Boy, it sure wasn't funny at the time, but, you know. Yeah. Maybe we can get... I try to be careful, but I know that I'm not going to be able to completely. Let's turn this up. Plate the ball. I can't believe I ain't got comments on my phone up there, but I don't have a single one. I sure don't. Go ahead and... Up after me is Tailored by Debbie. Miss Debbie's always brings something beautiful. I'm excited to see what she's going to do today. Yes. Just trying to get those corners and then we can fill in. The other day I did just 2 quick coats, thin coats. That's what I'm going to do today. If you can see this walnut, you can see the coverage is not really good and there's some spots. Thanks, Kelly. How are you? Hope y'all's weather's good. It's been raining here for days and days and days, but it's actually a pretty nice day today. Uh-oh. Hope you all have been able to watch it. And if you've not, please join the group page, Grace Creations. All the links are up above the video, my description for you. Already there, you just have to click on that. It takes you right over and you can join. That way you can see all of the replays from not only today, from events to come and events that have already been there. Love this group of ladies. Love being a part. I know, wasn't it pretty, Barbara? It's so pretty. I'm going to go ahead. I may not have to dry it by the time I sponge the other one because I wanted you all to see. It's not going to even look like a mirror when I get done. I've done another one. I did another theme on the other one, so I just love, y'all know me, anything about me. Besides the butterflies, you know I love purple. But I did want it to be dark purple. Yeah. She has great talent. She does. Is it? It's warmer than that here, but it's not as warm as it has been. I feel better about holding this up too because it's hard to hold it up in mirror because you're seeing just a reflection. You know, you're not seeing. So everybody got planned for supper and for the rest of the weekend? Y'all got plans? Gonna hang out at home or what exactly are your plans? I keep looking up there. Yeah, Gloria did a great job on the crafts she did today. It was really pretty. Y'all are going to see some overflow around the inside of this thing right now. There was the other day too, but after it dried, I went back and just repainted that with the white, the snow white, with a sponge. Even so it's little, it's really hard to not have that happen. Especially when you're speed crafting in 45 minutes, right? I'm glad you're all here today, though. I've enjoyed the event all day long. It's been, everybody's had something just really pretty. I love Crafter's Choice because that kind of leaves it wide open. You can do whatever you want. And you can also, but even with themed events, like I said the other day, it's amazing that you have one theme. And I don't believe, we hardly ever have the same person doing the same thing, even with a themed event. It's really neat. It's just about what your creativity, where it takes you when you think about that theme. Oh, that's good. Hey, Courtney, how are you, sweetheart? Now remember, our Rosa, she's not feeling well and had to go back to the ER, so just keep her in your prayers, if you would. Haven't heard from her since she's been there, so hope everything is okay there. And on Tuesdays, we have Inspired by Grace too. If you guys are interested, every Tuesday, it's a day full of inspiration and testimony and devotionals. And if you like that, I would encourage you to come and join us on Tuesday. I'm going to dry this. Good to hear. If I was covering this whole thing, I would probably just do one coat and be fine. But I know it. I know it. She is. Sure did get that on there, didn't I? Yes, I know. She went live yesterday, wasn't feeling too good, so. Was it yesterday? My days are running together. I believe it was yesterday. Yesterday, the day before. I can't remember. Might have been Thursday. It was one or the other. I can't remember. Oh my gosh. Isn't that crazy? Thank you, Carla. Kelly, thank you. Hi, Karen. How are you? Are you traveling yet? Well, this ain't the only coat, Lucy. I did the two the other day, so we're just finishing it up. We'll have to put another coat down here. It's easy with that pouncer to do it a little quicker than... Like I said the other day, if you're painting, I have found if you're painting glass or mirrors, if you do just real light coats, it tends to do better. It just does to me. This little dryer is so hot, you have to keep that moving or you don't want that cracking. Thank you for sprinkling. Thank everybody for being here. And we're just going to go over this one more time. Oh, yeah, that's right. You Texans, what weather you having today? I bet it's hot, isn't it? I know Jessica and Lucy and some of you guys have that live there. I bet it's hot. Only my daughter-in-law bought me these two mirrors for my birthday or Christmas or something a long time ago. I knew I knew I wanted to do something with them besides than just be a mirror hanging up. And a couple years ago, I decorated them, and I still wasn't happy with, have you ever done something and just wasn't totally satisfied with how it looked? So, I bet so. But I just, 9 degrees, wow. It's not that warm here. It gets hot down there, though, doesn't it? In Texas. Real hot. Hi, Jason. How are you? How are you, sweetheart? Thank you all for being here today. I know that you guys, we all realize you can spend your day anywhere, but we do appreciate you taking time to spend it with us. Support our page and the group and all that. We do appreciate it. How are you, Jason? How are you? How's your weather? I know it's you're in an area that it's kind of cooler than the rest of us usually, so hope you've got fair weather anyway. Got a big glob of that right there. I know Deb Brown was on Gloria's Live, and she lives in Fort Worth, I think. I believe I'm right about that. And, if it was raining, it's rained here, honestly, for about a week. It's nice for the sun to be out today. Get some vitamin C in, Thank you, Lucy. Thank you, sweetheart. Alright, we're just going over this quickly with another coat. And again, this is just Snow White by Waverly, and it is Periwinkle by Deco Art. So the two paints I'm using. I just mixed them together to make it just tones this. Periwinkle is kind of dark, so I wanted to tone it down and give it more of a pastel looking color to go with our background of our pictures we're using. And y'all know if I can use butterflies or purple, I'm going to. Hi, Amanda. If I can get by with it, you know. You know, you know. These will be pretty hanging up, and I'm going to put me a ribbon and some flowers. I took some soulwood flowers I told you all the other day, and you soak these in watered down paint, and it just soaks up that color. Really, really pretty. And I wouldn't be so intent on doing the whole thing if it wasn't for the fact that our print's not going to cover up all of this area. That's right, Shonda. Y'all my Scrabble gang, ain't you? Oh, gosh. Scrabble's fun when we play. Usually come on the holidays and do something like that. A lot of fun. You win prizes. Try not to hit this too hard, but don't want to break the mirror and have 7 years bad luck. Sure, that's for sure. I know, it's okay. Nobody next time, girl. It's fun just to get in there and talk with each other. It's just as much fun as playing the game, you know. Yeah, make sure. I can see these little dark spots on here. You all might not be able to see it, but I can see it. Oh my gosh. I think Lynn said earlier that it was 88 degrees then, and it was supposed to be 100 at her house today, California. Too low. Hey, Barbara Lucas, how are you? How are you, sweetheart? I know the dreaded paint's about over, ain't it? Cool? Ain't that great? Oh my goodness. Might not get it all done, but at least we're making steps to get there. And I try to keep this dryer going. It's hot, and your paint, well, if you get it too hot, that paint bubbles. So we don't want it to bubble. Don't want the paint bubbling for sure. But it's got to be dry too. You can't put Mod Podge down if it ain't dry. Yeah. Y'all watch me, but double check me, make sure I don't put something on here upside down. Hi Becky, how are you? Welcome today. Think you're new to me. I don't recall seeing you, but we're sure glad you're here. Okay. So now, I'll wipe my hands off. I keep looking up there. My phone has not had one comment since we've been live. Can you believe that? Sure we can believe that, right? I'm just glad we have a device that has. Hi, Judy. How are you? How are you today, sweetheart? So mine is cleaning up the sides with that white paint once this gets dry. So here's what we have. Don't look like a mirror now, does it? Don't even look like one. And we're going to put some Mod Podge down here and dry that. And then we're going to iron down our other two pieces. Get that little paint. Y'all know I'm a messy painter. I am. Okay. Gonna put our lady up here, I think. Got right there. And we're gonna put our piano right there. I love this color. That's why I liked it, Lucy, because I wanted it to be a lighter version. See, I didn't even start putting the Mod Podge down. It's already ready for the iron. It does not take very long at all. That's a good thing, though. Get our Mod Podge. So that says smile. It says smile. Takes more muscles to frown than it does to smile. Can you believe it takes 14 muscles to frown? It's hard to believe, isn't it? Okay, let me see here. You know what I need to do, though? I need to distress these edges a little bit like I did the other ones. And I'm just using Distressed Oxide by Tim Holtz. This is Vintage Photo. Use a lot of that. Put it just around the edges. I hate that white looking edge. I had a purple, but it was more of a really pale purple. It wouldn't have worked for this. Put that around our print. I can detail paint around the edges like this, but yeah, I know. Gloria's really a good painter. Hi, Carrie. How are you, hon? We'll let that one sit over there and dry. We're going to dry this one a little bit. Just so it won't smear. I don't really care about smearing that much, but we'll lay that one right there. We'll get our, let me see. We'll put our piano down here, so I just need to get an idea here of where to start and finish at. Thank you, sweetheart. I appreciate that 5-star rating. Barbara always gives me one too. It's so nice. Oh, I know. Now I can paint a bird somewhat. Gloria talking about Deb Brown. She taught me and Gloria both how to. I could paint. I could not paint. I couldn't draw. I couldn't. Y'all would not even believe what I could not do. Just a couple years ago, I could not do it. And she taught me. She makes it very simple to learn how to paint. It takes the complication out of it. She really does. She really does. I'm going to dry this. Let me alright, we're going to just dry this so we can iron that down. Grab all my pieces of parchment paper from underneath this. Get that down. I couldn't either, Lucy, and I'm telling you, she associates painting with shapes, and you would be amazed. I've taught my granddaughter even how to do some of this stuff with flowers and stuff that she's taught me how to paint. She really does make it easy. She does a lot of stuff on Facebook. She has a VIP group. I mean, Gloria both used to belong to it. Her name is Art and Grace. She was on earlier. Her name's Deb Brown. She takes a different approach to it, And it really does take the stress out of painting. You'd really enjoy watching her. Y'all should go check her out if you don't know who she is. She's on Facebook and YouTube both. She does a lot of art and resin, glass and resin art too. She just does. She does. She's really... Just really need it to be here. Sure that I put just a little bit too much Mod Podge on that, but that's okay. I couldn't draw a lick. I mean, and I'm giving that's Gloria. She'll tell you I could not draw anything. She taught me how. She could teach me. She could teach anybody. I ain't even kidding. I'm not joking. Tangled up here. There we go. She can teach me. I'm telling you. Okay. I'm just making sure we're straight, not crooked. And not upside down, for goodness sakes. Lord mercy. Let me get that one little corner right down there. Take that off of there like that. And let's get our Mod Podge down over here. I could not believe I put that on upside down, y'all. I couldn't believe it. It was awful. It was awful. It was awful. Okay. We're going to put our Mod Podge down up here now. About 15 minutes. We'll get most of it done. Yeah, she did. Sometimes she posted the pictures on the Grace Creations webpage under the pictures. Go look at them. It's really pretty. Hi, Angela. How are you? How are you, hon? Good to see you today. How are you doing? How's your weekend? Try not to drip. And I'm trying not to get any of that Mod Podge on the side at all because we've got to go back and paint that. Hey, Teresa, how are you? How are you, sweetie? Again, I'd like to thank Grace Creations for having me. If you've not joined the group, please go over and give us a join. It's a free group to join. We'd love to have you guys. If you're a creator that would want to do events, reach out to any of the admins. We'll be happy to tell you how to do that as well. Love that. I might get a good portion of this done today, except for painting around the sides. Purple's my favorite color too, Carla. When I can get away to use it, I do. And I went yesterday because I was afraid I was going to run out of it. I don't have much of this. And I didn't want to go to Hobby Lobby, just to be honest, because I would decided to get trouble. As Gloria told you today, I get trouble from going there. I get trouble every time I go. And this periwinkle, Carla, I mixed it with some Snow White from Waverly. So I thought this was a great idea to repurpose this. If you don't want to use it for a mirror, which I just don't look too plain just using it as a mirror. You know what I mean? So we're gonna put this on there, and we're gonna we'll lay this. I'll hold this up when I get this side down. No upside down pictures today. I'm so tickled to know that. Up after me is Heather by Debbie. She's gonna finish this out tonight, so you'll not want to miss her. Excited to see what she's gonna do. It's been a great day to be here with us. It's just I've loved everything I've seen today. Get that one little corner there. peel that paint right off of there. Back down. Peel that right off of there. Not meaning to. That hot iron. May not quite get to the bow today, but I'm going to show you what else we're going to do. This. And it's not going to take me painting it, putting that on there. Don't need that anymore. There's what we've got. Got all 4 sinks. Can y'all see? And so, I wanted these to kind of elevate up higher than the ones below. So what we're going to do now is I get this lace from Ben Franklin's. I get it for 29 cents a yard. It's beautiful lace. We're going to take our hot glue gun and we're going to glue. I do it down. I do the lace like this, down on the bottom, and I just turn it around and have it going this way. Just like I did on here. So we're going to get our Mod Podge out of the way. Put our lace down. Thank you, Sherry. I think it's really pretty, and I love this. And I've got some of these rub-ons. Now I might, you know, this is just like, it's just Paris, just French words. We might incorporate that. I'm not sure, but right now, let's go ahead and get our scissors. Move this down. Get my glue gun over here close to me. And I just get my, thank you, Barbara. And we're going to take, and I just do my fingers here. And kind of figure out where I need to cut that lace. Top and the bottom. And if it's the lace picture, you want to see this, you mean? You see it? And when if this lace is a little uneven, I'll kind of even it back up. Can you see it, Lucy? Could you see it? The lace, here's the lace I get at Ben Franklin's. It's real pretty. Yeah, I was going to do that. Knock that in the floor. Okay. Put that knot in it. She is. She is. That's what I was just telling them, Teresa. Yep, she is. She's taught me a lot. I have to give credit where credit's due because she really is awesome. She is. Okay. Like I say, I even that lace back up just a little bit. I know. It kind of finishes it for me too, Lucy. I love the lace. I'm a lace girl too, y'all know. Okay. We're going to use that same lace in the bow too, but I just don't think, how much time do I have? I've got 7 minutes, so we might get it started. I don't know that we'll get it. I was trying to pull that lace up there. Oh goodness. Okay, I'm going to put this glue down here. And I just do a little glue at a time. You're going to have glue strings too, I'm just going to say, because it's, but you can just, they're easy enough to get off. Got a hair hanging there. I do a little because of it's being a mirror. It's just, it dries really quick. It cools off, rather. I mean. Hey, Denise, how are you? Turn around the right way here. Be careful, that's touching that like I just did. Right. I'm going to get this one down. Blue string's out of the way there. I do a little bit of time just because this glue cools off so quick. You'll just have to put it back down there if you don't, because it's not gonna stick. That's why I just do a little bit at a time. How are you, Denise? How are you today? Thank you all again for being here. I appreciate it so much. Thanks to all these creators that have been in the event today. Appreciate you all being here. We wouldn't have a reason to be here if it wasn't for y'all, right? We would not. I just do a little bit at a time because I don't want that glue to get cold. And when I was doing these other two, it did, so that's the reason I know. You just got to do about a third of it at a time. And keep coming. A little bit of excess. If you got excess, you just go in there and cut that out of there. The eyeball, it's hard to get it precise sometimes as you need it to be. That. So there's that with the lace. Can y'all see that good? And boy, you wouldn't know it was a mirror now, would you? Isn't that cool? And you find something like this from an old window, it's really cool to do that. You can do rub-ons on them. You can do, there's just all kinds of things that you can do. It's just some inspiration. This is what I decided to do. Lace down there good. So we're gonna, thank you. Now y'all can't see it that good that far away, but I'm gonna set this down here. And I probably won't get the bow made, but we'll get it started at least. Have some pretty purple ribbon. And I've had this, I bought this for 99 cents at Hobby Lobby. I probably 2 or 3 years ago, and I have not used hardly any of it. 99 cents for that big roll of ribbon. And of course we have our lace, you know. And I have painted, y'all know I can't do that to the butterfly, so that'll go in the middle of our window. And then I don't know yet. We're going to put our flowers on in the middle, all that. You all stay tuned for Miss Debbie. She's coming up next. Oh, Barbara, I hate that. They have plenty. Of course, now that was the one in Gatlinburg too. So, you know, I've got it taped off, ready to paint it. This what you're talking about? Sorry. Yeah, $5 if I'm below. But it was Pigeon Forge. It was a Pigeon Forge one that I got it from. Here. Just a bow on here. I have done bows, and I have done it with ribbon, and I've done it with fabric, and I like fabric better. Maybe I'll see if I can find you one here. I haven't checked it ours, to tell you the truth. I haven't. I used to work in Bowling Green at Walmart when we lived in Scottsville. I did. So we're going to put that down. We're going to put a little bit of this purple. I wasn't either, Lucy. I'm telling you, I wasn't. I know y'all don't believe that now, but I'm telling you, Glory knows. Just let her tell you. She'll tell you. It wasn't. I was not. So stay tuned and watch Miss Debbie, and I'll be in the comments watching with you guys. Let's see what my time. It is 6 o'clock. I'm going to finish my bow, put it on there, get my flowers on there. You all have a great, great evening. Remember to choose kindness, because you never know what somebody else is going through, guys. Thank you for being here all day. Go join Grace Creations if you've not, so you can watch the replays. You all have a great and wonderful evening and a good rest of your weekend. And I will see you in the comments on Debbie's Live. Love you all. Have a good day, everybody. Bye-bye.